This episode is sponsored by Tim Hortons.
And Gatorade.
And Gatorade. We just love our coffee and our drinks because we're just girls. So
Yeah, if you're a girl, you'll always have 2 to 3 drinks in hand.
Well,
you did have your water.
yeah, my water's over there, so
yeah,
it's all right.
it's fine.
That's good. ASMR.
Did you guys hear that gulp?
Yeah, it's good.
But anyways,
welcome back to another episode of Between Reps. My name is Sierra.
And my name is Krista, and we are your favorite co-hosts.
Yes, this is a podcast where we talk about fitness, girl talk, confidence, friends, everything and anything.
We're going to navigate as we go, and we're happy to have you guys on this journey.
Yeah, so this episode is a little bit different. Our setup is normally like, further apart, but
I feel closer to you.
Yeah, I feel closer.
This is me trying to reach your hands. You were supposed to reach back.
I'm reaching. My hands are shorter. I'm just trying to go around the mic. Anyways, but today our topic is going to be about masculine versus feminine energy, the kind of differences between that, how we navigate our views on that as well, and just kind of everything to do like with that.
That's kind of the main topic of the day.
Yeah, I just thought it'd be fun to like switch it up because normally our conversations are more about like fitness, confidence, like that type of stuff.
Which, mind you, this still kind of ties into it, but it's a different way.
Yeah.
Which you'll see.
It's a twist on that.
Yeah.
So
where do you think you stand?
On masculine versus feminine energy?
Like, what are you more?
I feel like it's such a weird, it's a harsh topic, I feel like, for a lot of people, because like it kind of ties in with like gender roles. And I feel like gender roles nowadays.
I feel like now women are taking, how do I want to say this? Like women are like more in like control and leading a lot of things. And we're like, yeah, we're these ambitious girls. We have this going for us. That, mind you, there are guys that do that too.
Yeah.
But in this generation, for our like age group, I feel like a lot of girls seem to be in that like masculine era of like, I can get this done by myself. Yeah. I don't need help from nobody. Yeah. I'm going to fix this, do that, go to the next, have this appointment, that.
It's like the boss girl energy, like that mindset. Yeah. Yeah. I feel like the roles have like completely switched where it's like girls nowadays are like, I don't need no man. I don't need no person to do this for me. I can do it. Boss energy, all those things. And mind you, that type of mindset is like amazing to have. It's very ambitious and makes you very goal driven. But I feel like women are also, designed naturally and instinctively to be those like feminine kind of like soft, embody like that soft nurturing. Yeah.
Like we're like caregivers, right?
Yeah,
that's the word. Yeah.
That's what we're designed to be. We're designed to be those motherly, nurturing kind of energy. That doesn't mean to like
not have this like other persona to you.
To not be ambitious and like be an entrepreneur. Like I don't think in any way that like just the men should be the ones that are making the money. The men should not only be the ones.
I feel like it's such like an old mentality of like the guy doing all the work and like fending for the family or like whatever it is. Or even like I feel like in job, like stereotypical jobs, like back in the day when you think of somebody that's like a police officer or a police officer, you're not going to think, oh, if I'm in a crime or something and I'm calling the police to whatever, I don't want a girl saving me. Yeah. Like naturally people are like, I want this big buff guy to be standing there with the gun or whatever.
But the girls can do the heavy lifting as well. Because now we're in the gym, now we're taking care of ourselves.
Exactly. Like everything has just swapped now. Like exactly. Girls are now in the gym. Girls are now becoming police officers, or what's like another stereotypical one,
like a firefighter, like
I
those
guess
type of
like firefighters,
any type of like those type of like jobs. I feel like you would think
army,
should
like
be
all
a
of that,
and like sure, maybe like from just a judgmental type of like
naturally,
view.
yes, guys are stronger or like have more like natural talent to do those things, but that doesn't mean that a woman can't. Or the past years or whatever,
it's like swap.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So
go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, I feel like I don't know how recent, but like more recently, it's become very like relevant that the women are the ones that are like the go-getters and making the money, and like in a way, it feels like now the men are kind of like taking the back seat. And like, I don't even mean that in a bad way, but like, I genuinely feel that like the men have kind of like taken a back seat, and like the women are now kind of like those like overpowering. We need to go
do this. Like, we need to create this business, that, whatever.
Yeah. And it's like, that's obviously not a bad thing. Like, you know, each person like kind of veers one way versus the other. But like,
I feel like sometimes for some people, they get too much into this, like, not too much, but they're just like, they forget to have this softness to them. And they're just like, I can, if I'm this like boss woman, girl boss, doing everything, whatever,
then you can't be soft as well.
Yeah, you can't be soft as well. And it's like, I don't want a man, I don't want a relationship, I don't want none of that. I just want to do everything by myself, like, you know.
And I think that's where like the balance kind of comes in, like with that. And like for us, I feel like because we're such like ambitious people, we're in the gym, you know, doing the heavy lifting that like typically men were the only people like in the gym. Now we're doing that. We both have our own like businesses. We're both very like entrepreneurial.
No, you're right. That was the right
entrepreneurial. That's not.
Oh yeah,
very entrepreneur. Bro, that word is so hard.
Entrepreneurial. Just keep that.
Whatever. You guys know what I'm saying. Yeah, we're both very mindset. Entrepreneurial mindset. You know, we're very driven. Like we have, our days are very busy, and we're just kind of during the day. I feel like we're just naturally like in that kind of like masculine type of like mindset because of all those like ambitious, money driven, like all those things are like things that are pushing us. So I feel like to also kind of flip that switch and know when to step into your feminine side as well is a huge thing. And it could be hard for a lot of people like to do. And it is hard because like, you know, I don't want somebody to like do things for me. Like naturally, like I'm like, I want to do this for myself. Like I don't want nobody to do this for me.
We have issues asking for help. Yeah. Even when we like need it.
Yeah. But I feel like it's important to ask for help and to also realize that you don't always have to be the one going out there and chasing like all those things. Like it's okay to like let somebody like do stuff for you.
Like you deserve it, you know?
Yeah. And it's not a sign of weakness, like to do that. Like you're just stepping into that more feminine, like soft side. Era, like it's okay to be like, okay, like sure.
Like, you can get me flowers.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
You can get me this. Like that's fine. Like and that doesn't make you like any less of like a woman
powerful
or a person. Like you're still a boss girl energy, like doing all those things that you're doing. It's okay to be like, okay, like you can do this for me. That's cool.
Exactly.
Yeah. And I feel like it's hard to do that. So like, how do you think you kind of like step into your feminine energy when you're a very like masculine, ambitious person, like typically like all around? Like what are, like, how do you kind of do that?
If I'm being honest, I feel like for me, I've always been somewhat like more on the feminine, like girly girl side. Like even though I have like that masculine energy of like in a business mindset way and like getting things done, I feel like I've always been just naturally like, I'm a girly girl. I say hi to everything that lives and breathes, like animals, like, you know,
you're like, Snow White.
So, like I'm a real Snow White. Yeah. But like, I just like, you know, I'll get flowers. Like I'll just go on a walk, do my makeup, do my hair, have my little girly music playing. Like, you know, I'm just like dress up. That's my favorite thing. Like, it's just like get dressed up, go, even if I'm not going anywhere, if I don't put myself together, I won't feel like doing anything. Period. So I feel like that puts me in like a little bit of like a,
you're like, girl, you're looking good. Now you go to make that money.
Exactly. Now you go get it together. But I think also my favorite thing is like having a little spa day to myself, like at the end of the week, and like running a bath for myself, reading like a little book or watching like a show, something just like light a candle, something so simple as that, you know?
Because it kind of puts you in that like more feminine, like just soft,
like just getting mindset. In tune with yourself. Yeah. I feel like also for me, like since starting Pilates, that's been like even more kind of that girly kind of like vibe, because I do boxing obviously, which is like
the complete opposite.
And then like when we live our heavy circles at the gym, it's like it's giving oh, okay, bro. Like,
you a gym bro, get it, bro.
You know, but then my little Pilates or like just like going for a nice walk, it's like, like, you know,
I feel like it kind of like balances like it out. It like, you know, makes you well-rounded in like a way. It's like, oh, like I'm this nice like little Pilates girl, but I can't mess you up with my boxing.
Exactly. So yeah, for me personally, I think I've always been more so on the feminine side. My only problem would be just in terms of asking for help. I don't like help. Or like I need help, but I don't ask for help.
Yeah, you need help.
I don't ask for help, but also my brain is like wired a certain way. So if I have like a thing that I want to get done or a vision of something, I can ask somebody for help and you can give your advice. But my problem is I'm going to go with whatever I thought, even if I asked for your advice.
That's not a good way to live. So you're saying you wouldn't like take anybody else's advice?
I'll take your advice, but
you won't
at
listen
the end
to
of the day, it's like the same thing of like, okay, what do you want to get for food? I'll give you two options, but in the back of my mind,
you know
I know what I want. So if you say like, if I give you options like, let's get McDonald's or let's get Greek food, you say Greek food, I'm going to be like, well, why not McDonald's?
Yeah, I want those French fries.
What about, like, you know what I mean? So that's my problem. Like I'm genuinely working on that because that is like an active issue or whatever.
It's okay.
But I think that's for me is my only like masculine kind of thing is just like in terms of asking for help when I need it.
Yeah. Do you think that stems from anywhere? Like particularly like why do you not feel like you like to ask for like help or advice on things?
I think honestly growing up I just kind of like I was very different from everybody in my family and like just in general. And so I feel like I just always navigated, not that like my parents or family or nobody was there for me, like everyone was there for me, but I just like was like, you know what, I'm different. I don't really like align with what everybody wants to do. Like my parents are like a traditional route of like, you know, you go to school and you get like a job in something like in a work, like whatever. Yeah, like a office job kind of vibe, you know, and that was just not for me. So I feel like after high school, I kind of was just like navigating life, just like figuring things out, which kind of just put me in this like, I just want to have everything figured out before I go and ask people for help, if that makes sense.
Yeah, because like you're describing as like you're on like your own path versus like the kind of life that like your parents maybe wanted you or saw for you to like live. So I feel like that kind of mindset like of creating your own journey is kind of like I don't need
anybody's help. Like I'm just like I'll still take help, and like even now like me and my dad, he'll always like whenever he has like Lululemon's in the fitness industry or like he'll have friends that are like in the health and wellness area, and he'd be like, oh, I met somebody today, like do you want me to put you in touch with them?
He's the cutest. Her dad's the most supportive like person ever, like so sending like, her all those things.
No, he's so cute. And like I appreciate it, and like, you know, I think I just have like a hard time being like, okay, you can help me, you know, like I just wanted I just do it by myself. So I think that's my problem.
It's definitely hard to like let yourself accept help, but knowing when to do that versus like when not to is like probably like the biggest thing you can do. And like, you know, at least you understand that about yourself.
Exactly.
Like
she's self-aware.
At least she's self-aware.
Yeah. What about you?
Like,
where do you stand more of like, do you think you're more, I feel like you're more on the masculine side, or before you were?
I feel like
you're more closed off.
I feel like naturally I'm a more, outwardly, like appearance wise and stuff like that, I feel like I'm a more feminine. Like I love like dressing up, like
exactly.
You know, like I like putting myself together, like same thing. Like if I'm even just running errands or whatever, like or
we
even
look like a little like girl,
like do your hair, like put on a little lip gloss. Like I love to just like feel put together. I like getting dressed up to go to dinner. Like naturally, like I love girly things. But I feel like I'm in I have a more masculine mindset and personality where it's like, not that I don't accept people's like I don't accept people's help. Like it's hard for me to do that. I feel like naturally I'm that way. I feel like the way I was brought up kind of forced me to be that way, where it's a more like independent mindset, I can do everything myself, like I don't need somebody's help, the same kind of thing, but like in a different like aspect. Like I was forced to kind of grow up a lot faster and like figure out stuff for myself and like by myself. So I feel like that kind of like naturally engraved that in my mind, where like
we have very different upbringings.
A similar kind
but
of like
similar, outcomes. Whereas like you were very independent, like from an early jump, versus I was a floating butterfly. Like my dad always says, like, Krista, you're all over the place. Like you need to be grounded. Because I always had that like support, which I think is why now I'm like, I want to do everything by myself. Like any chance I get, I'm like, no, I'm independent. I can do this myself. But you were like from the jump, you had to figure it out.
And like very different like upbringings, but still the same kind of like view on things, like personality. And it's definitely, I wouldn't say grounded per se, because I'm definitely emotionally like everywhere. I'm definitely not grounded. I'm like, we're the same. We're very emotionally just like everywhere. It's just like, like 10 emotions just running through our mind.
We'll say one thing to you now, and then 10 minutes later we'll come back and be like, wait, no, actually.
Or we'll be mad, upset 1 second, then the next second be like, okay,
happy,
like
hey. Actually giving psychotic behavior. It's okay.
It's okay. They're like a little crazy. It's fine. But I think naturally I'm just more that way because it was forced that way. Like I'm very independent. Like I feel like I grew up like too kind of like hyper independent, where like I didn't feel like I could rely on like people. So now I just like don't rely on people. Like I want to just like do everything myself. So I feel like instinctively I'm a very masculine type of like persona, like in that way. And even when it comes to like work, career, business, everything, like I want to just like do everything. I'm just like so ambitious in that because I want to achieve things for myself, so I can like have those things that are like nobody can like take away from me.
I feel like for you, you're also like more closed off, like in at first jump kind of thing. Like, you know, like both of us, it takes a while to like warm up to us kind of thing. Like for us, like people will meet us and be like, oh, you're like quiet. But then you get to know us and we warm up, and then they're like, oh, never mind. Like
you're just actually be quiet.
Like, can you guys shut up for some time? But like when like somebody is to like meet you for the first time, or like if they're just looking at a distance, it's like I would be like, hi, like hello, like a golden retriever, versus she's like more of like a hello. Like a black cat.
I'm the black cat. She's a golden retriever, but it just works.
It works.
But I feel like off the bat, like if you meet me, I'm just very like staying face, just like don't come here. But like as time goes on, like I get more open. But I feel like more recently, actually, I've been stepping more into like the feminine kind of like energy, and like it is hard to balance that with being in the gym, building businesses, having your work, just doing so many like things. It's so hard to kind of turn off that like ambitious go-getter mindset and be like, okay, like now I can just be like a cutesy little girl, a cute little like feminine. But I think it's so nice to have that balance, because it's just like it just feels different. Like you can step into that more soft, like breathe, nurturing. And I think like what allows me to like do that a lot is like my nephews and like my family. Like it's naturally, my family also is not a very like affectionate, loving type of like environment. So I think that's where I get like that type of don't touch me, don't be around me, like that type of mindset. So I think it's been hard to kind of break away from that. And I feel like now I'm more stepping into that like feminine like energy, being like it's okay to, you know, show love and receive love and all those things, and just even hugging, like she knows, like it's just like I am like literally we are black cat and golden retriever, because I've always been like affection. I need affection or I'll go depressed. Like like literally I need affection. Like, where I'm like, stay away from me, don't touch me, don't talk to me.
Exactly. So
so it's definitely,
and that's also just like how we grew up. Like my family is just affectionate off the bat, versus yours is like not.
And it's hard to kind of break away from that when like your natural environment is just like not affectionate, not loving. Then it shows
up. Because you are what's the saying where it's like you are
like your environment, what you surround yourself.
Exactly.
And like that's with anybody, like the way you grow up and like, you know, your upbringing. Like affectionate family versus not, but still have issues and we're still struggling to find like
exactly.
you know,
and it's
balance.
also no matter what kind of environment or whatever. Oh my God, I can't talk.
Whatever.
No matter what kind of upbringing you have, like whether it's bad or good, like let's
Yeah.
say it is on the negative side, it's up to you to change that for yourself. Like there's people that can be stuck in this mindset of, oh, I was raised like this. I was like, my life is just going to be like this. Like I have nothing going for me, whatever. Or those same people that are maybe grew up in like a not so well area or whatever it is. They'll be like, no, you know what? Like I grew up like this. My family gave me what they could, whatever. I'm going to now go do this with my life. I'm going to go make friends that are in this or whatever the case is. Like it's ultimately your life ends up how you
make it to be. Yeah. No, it's literally up to you, and it's literally up to you. Like you have to make that decision.
You're the driver of your own life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, facts. So it's definitely challenging to like step into that soft feminine era when you're always kind of like on like defense mode. Yeah. But I think just actively trying to like tap into that as much as you can is like good. I think it becomes a problem when like I feel like I was once this way where I was not like tapped into my feminine side at all, and like just too masculine driven, too just like everything closed off, like everything about that, and that's not good either. I feel like you need a good balance of both,
because you can't be too like whimsical.
Yeah,
but you need a little bit of a whimsical in your life. Yeah,
and I think that's so like important to like, especially also like in a relationship dynamic, is like I do genuinely believe in like the gender kind of like roles. Like I do think that, you know, the man takes the lead in like the providing, but that doesn't necessarily mean like financial in the whole capacity. It can mean like financial, but also emotional. Like, you know what I mean?
The man is just supposed to be the one that's like
grounding
you.
Yeah, like kind of like that stone where you can like lean on, and like
it's like if both of us are all up in the air, that's not going to work.
That's not gonna work.
We've seen that happen in
different
friends pasts.
You definitely need like one person that's in their feminine side, you know, the loving, soft, nurturing, emotional, tapped into all of those things. And you need that masculine, driven, ambitious provider type of mindset, and they come together. Whether that is the man with the masculine or the female.
It just has to be like one of each. Yeah.
There are relationships where like, you know, the man is more the feminine kind of like side.
Whimsical or whatever, and then the female is more like the logical thinker kind of. Yeah.
And that's okay too. Like if it works, it works. But I genuinely feel like you need
both sides, because it's like you can't be running life too seriously.
No.
But at the same time, you can't just be all up in the air and like fun with everything. Like there's a limit.
I feel like that's a good thing too when you have both parties that are kind of like different, because you bring those sides like out like in each other too.
Yeah, it's like one will ground you, the other will be like, okay, have a little bit of color in your life.
Add a little sprinkle.
Add a little sprinkle. Yeah.
I think it's so beautiful to see that.
Yeah. So I think a lot of people, when it comes to like this topic of masculine and feminine energy, people refer to it as just like your outside presence of what you look like. Like, you know, there's like the masculine females that dress more like tomboy or whatever, or like they're more sporty girls, whatever. And then there's like the girly girls that are like sparkles, dresses, heels, all of that. But it's like, it's more than just like your outer appearance. It's more of like an internal thing. Because somebody that dresses like a tomboy or like acts all tough and rough can still have their feminine, nurturing, caring softness to them, you know?
It's not about your external like appearance. It's about like everything inside, like how your heart. It's literally about like your heart. And if like your heart feels a certain way, like you're outward, if you're more masculine out like looking on the outside, that doesn't necessarily mean that you're like just, you know, masculine, stone cold. Like it's all about like how you present yourself from the inside. Like,
exactly. Wait, when do you feel like you're in your most feminine energy?
When I'm in my most feminine energy.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like like doing girly things like make me feel like more feminine, like how you're describing, like the baths and like this kind of self-care, like stuff like I love doing, like my self-care, like Sundays and everything, like those make me feel like really girly, like lighting a candle, putting on a cute like pajama set, like doing a face mask, like those type of things make me feel very like feminine, like in my own way. And I think like also being around people that make me feel like safe, and then I can like tap into that feminine, more soft side.
100%
helps me kind of like learn that side about me, because I also just never really felt like I could be like that kind of like soft, like feminine side. So whether that be around family, friends, whoever, like that allow me to feel like, okay, like I can be like, you know, maybe more like la la, like just kind of like a girly type of like vibe, and just feel like safe and comfortable around certain like people or whatever that could make me feel more feminine.
I agree.
Versus like others, if that makes sense.
Like some people make you feel like I need to have a guard up with you type of thing. Like
exactly. Yeah. Like not everybody makes you feel that way.
100%.
And like I feel like outwardly, like naturally, I would just come off like we said, like a more closed off, like masculine type of type of person, but like that's maybe what people kind of like perceive. But then like once you start to get to know and like peel back the layers and like you feel comfortable around,
then it's like, oh, okay,
there's the girl side.
There's the girly girl.
She's in there somewhere. But I feel like those things kind of make me feel more feminine. No. Obviously getting dressed up and stuff,
of course, always. No, I have to agree with that. I think also adding to that, I feel like because we're very like thoughtful kind of people. So I feel like when it comes to whether it's a friend's birthday, like somebody that we care for, doing either like putting their gift together or doing like a random thoughtful thing for them is like, oh, like, I'm a wife actually. I'm ready to get married actually.
Where's the ring?
But I feel like doing thoughtful things like that, or planning something that's like, oh, like,
it makes you feel like, I feel like on both ends, like when you plan that for like
somebody that you care for, it's like
it makes you feel like
it's like a warmth inside you, just
because
like
they're happy.
Yeah, exactly. Like seeing somebody that you care for be so happy and just like be like, wow, like you did this for me, whether it's a friend, whether it's a partner, whether it's a family member, like whatever. It's just nice to see that.
Because I feel like that puts you in like the giving, the nurturing, that type of
category,
like feminine side. So I feel like that act of like doing things for other people, whether that's bringing like a small coffee because like you thought of that person, they like this coffee. Like that's how the feminine kind of like mindset, like
exactly,
like thinks in a way.
Exactly,
so I feel like that's nice. And then also receiving it is like, oh, like wait,
like
they
thought
about me, like oh cute, you know, like
exactly.
I think that's a big one. Too.
I think definitely when it comes to like, you know, the stereotypical types and like having like a more like feminine versus masculine energy, it's like being people that are in the gym as well puts you more in that like masculine kind of like vibe, you know, like even back in the day, people, girls or women, we're not going to the gym.
They'd be like the little cardio bunnies and
the
Pilates,
Pilates,
that type of like more feminine version of working out.
Even like now, like skinny is trending again, which like being people that were not like skinny, who were like trying to go strong, I'm like, what? Like, you know, like there are people that like being like thin and like, you know, the stereotypical Pilates girl vibe or ballerina, that kind of like figure, body, like slim, very slim, tiny figure versus for us, because we were skinny, we got into the gym to become like masculine, but like not like feminine with muscles and like strong. And like, that's what we love. But I feel like because that is our lifestyle, everything that we do revolves around like going to the gym, doing some sort of like movement that like, I guess back in the day women wouldn't do. Or
because it was viewed as like masculine.
Like, oh, that's like, why do you need muscles? You're a girl.
I feel like it still kind of is like to a degree, because you always see those videos where people are like interviewing people and it's like the guys and they're like, oh, what type of like girl physique do you like? And it's like cardio bunny or lifting heavy. And it's like cardio bunny. Like, why?
Like, but for what?
I feel like low key.
Like, no hate to that. But everybody has their own preference.
For sure. Yeah. Not hating on whatever like preference or whatever body type like you like or anything like that. But I feel like that also has something to do with like those type of like men's like mindsets. Like they want to be like those like
they want to be the alpha. Yeah, they can't handle a powerful girl.
They can't handle a girl having more muscles than them.
No, they're like, if you're somebody that's why they want these cardio buddies, because they're like, I don't want her to out muscle me.
Thank you.
But and what?
And what?
You're scared that we're gonna do more pull-ups than you?
Yeah, just because we have bigger thighs than you doesn't mean like
exactly.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, I feel like it's like an ego thing, like in a way 100%. Too. Like they want to just be more than like, you know, they're women, and like that's also like a toxic masculinity thing. Like it's like when you have that mindset, that's another thing too. Is like there's also toxic masculinity versus like is there like toxic feminine like. When you're
girls are toxic,
when you're too like hyper in each way, like then it has like it kind of like off balances. But it's just
I'm trying to think what you're trying to put out.
When they're too masculine, where it's like those alpha men, like they think that they're just like better than women type of thing.
No, I got that.
Versus like maybe like the hyper feminine, ambitious women that have those toxic
because they're like very feminist.
Yes,
like too feminist.
Yes. Yeah, that's all I was trying to say. Like the two extremes. No, I got it now. Like that's a whole different.
That's a different thing. Yeah,
but I feel like being in the gym and being a gym girl with like muscles, like having that more masculine type of like not body, but like those type of like driven like values and whatever. It's hard because like you know you're looked at as more like a masculine type of figure, but like. I don't know, for me, like, what makes me feel feminine, like, in the gym is, like...
Is muscles.
Muscles.
Like, if I see a new muscle, like, popping out, I'm like wow.
Oh, look at that tricep.
Yeah. Like, literally. So, like, maybe it is, like, it depends on the person.
Yeah.
But having muscles, I think, is beautiful and it's great.
Yeah.
It's the accessory to every single outfit.
Oh,
like,
for sure.
Yeah.
Like, if you're a gym girl that has muscles and you think, like, you know, like, you look bad for having muscles or whatever, we're here to tell you, you look hot, okay?
So the girl's scared to get into the gym because you're like, oh, but I'm going to get too bulky. I'm going to get too this. No, girl.
Get that fat ass.
Get that fat ass. Get that toned back. Get those toned arms, everything, and you'll feel so much better with yourself.
Exactly, because having muscles is cute.
Yeah, and when you feel good about yourself, it portrays everywhere else in your life, and you'll feel like you can conquer the world and do anything.
And that's the thing too. It's like when you feel good about yourself by being in the gym or being fit, however, which way like you think, that portrays outwards and also portrays into that feminine side as well. Because when you feel confident with how you look and how you feel, your skin, everything is just glowing outwardly. Yeah, it radiates off of you.
Yeah,
and you feel like you can tap into that more like cute feminine side because you can wear whatever you want. And not saying you can't wear whatever you want regardless of how you look, but like you feel
uncomfortable when you don't like how you look. Yeah,
and that just, I don't know, that's just a weird kind of like way of like how that funnels. Like you think you look more masculine in the gym, but then through that you get like more feminine like energy. Like, you know what I mean?
No, repeat that.
Like
repeat what you're trying to say there.
Like, even though you think putting on muscles makes you look like more masculine, it makes you feel more confident in another way, so then you can be more feminine, like outwardly.
No, that makes sense. That makes sense. I get it now.
Yeah. So if you're nervous, like going like into the gym and like as a girl that has like muscles or whatever, like I feel like for us, like, you know, what makes us feel more feminine is like put on that cute gym outfit, do your hair, put on your lip gloss, whatever makes you feel like confident and girly in a way. Like that's also a way to make you feel more like girly, soft, feminine, is like doing those things and then going to lift those
heavy weights. Like it's so fulfilling when you go into the gym in like a cute little outfit, like your hair all done, you're just like you have like your little Stanley cup, you're like bagging like
lip gloss.
I'm just looking for the hip thrust machine. Is there any barbell? Yeah, I'm just a girl. And then you go there and everyone's like, oh my god, what is this girl with her matching set and everything doing here, whatever, like girl. And then they see you lifting like triple what they are, like these men, and then it's like, oh,
let me just shut up.
I'll be quiet. I am sad.
No, it's honestly the best. Like, even when we go to like the gym, like, you know, with like friends or stuff, and they see you all just like laughing, giggling, whatever.
Everyone's
like
probably like, can these girls shut up? Like, why are you at the gym? Literally. And then it's like, no, don't worry. We'll show you.
And then we're like pressing like triple your body weight. So honestly, everybody has their opinion, but do whatever makes you feel happy.
Yeah, like whether you're a strictly Pilates girl, strictly yoga girl, if you're a gym girl, if you're a mix of everything, a hybrid athlete, whatever that may be, find what works for you, what makes you feel your best. Because if whatever type of movement, as long as you're moving your body, feeling your best, that's going to portray to the 100%. Rest of your life and with everything that you do. Yeah. And then you'll bring that naturally. You'll bring your softness out. Yeah. Yeah.
I think that's also something that we're trying to do with like our events and everything as well, is like taking that masculine type of side of like working out and sorry, I had to burp.
Excuse me. Yeah.
Taking that like masculine side of like the working out aspect and putting like the feminine like twist and making our events like girly, the fun, girly.
Except for our co-ed events, don't worry. But
But like for the most part, like that's the type of vibe, because we want to just implement like it is so like so where you going?
I don't fucking know.
It's just so amazing to see, like, you know, all the girls just tap into like that energy, but also like
everyone's
lift heavy.
Having fun, and it's just like we want it to be a safe space for people that maybe have never gone to a workout event before, because they think it's gonna be all of these like big gym people, and you know you're scared. And so with our events, it's like we welcome everybody. We want everyone to be there, make new friends, like, you know,
tap into that side of yourself, the feminine side. So anyways,
but I think that kind of wraps up today's episode. We hope you took something from this. Reflect upon what we talked about, you know.
I did. This was a good one.
Reflect, like, you know, are you more on the masculine side or the feminine side? Like, what is it that brings out that softness in you, the little light in you? Because life is too short to be just like on flight or fight mode all the time. So
need to just be soft sometimes. It's okay.
It's even for you men, if there's a man watching this, like even for you, you can be
soft.
You can be soft. I feel like that's something actually men need to work on. Is they're very extremely closed off and don't talk about their emotions when they go through something, and it's like you have to. Everybody has to. We're human.
Just allow yourself to be soft and be emotional, and it's not a sign of weakness at all. It's actually a sign of strength when you're able to be emotional and tap into like your emotions and really understand like what you're going through, and it's not weak at all. And I feel like that's a huge I feel like I can go on about this. That's a huge misconception in itself too, is like crying and being emotional is like a sign of weakness and feminine, whatever, but it's not.
It's like you're just very vulnerable, but
anyway, so this concludes our episode number 5, I think. So
we hope you enjoyed.
Thanks to everybody who's been listening. This is definitely a learning experience for us and a journey, so we're happy to have you guys along for the ride. So yes, we'll see you in our next episode.
Bye.